So I was fired today because um, I basically expressed needs that I had over the course of a couple of months. And those needs was I need to take some mental health days because I had a lot of changes that happened since March. My husband and I separated after 19 years of marriage. I took full custody over our three kids. One, she's not of custody because she's now 19. She was 18 at the time, so the youngest two, but the 19-year-old she still lives with me. So like I take care of them all on my own, and my best friend and I worked together. I was our early Head Start teacher, and my best friend and I worked together. And she loved the company. She loved actually her position at that particular location in August of this year, and that was a sudden change. And so I needed mental health days to like deal with it. I was very open with my boss about it, and she said, "Just give me enough time to let me know when you need those days," and I did. I complied with that. I think within, I think I took maybe 2 to 3 mental health days, not in a row, but like over the course. And then my middle kid was admitted to the hospital um, in October, and she was there for 4 days. I missed one day of work for that. This week I got sick. Well, actually, I got sick this weekend. I was in bed all day, Saturday and partly on Sunday. And I went in on Monday because I felt better. But towards the end of the day, I started to feel sick again. So I thought I need to take off and let my body heal. And so I told my boss, heads up, I am not feeling well. I will keep you updated on Tuesday morning if I do not feel well. She said, okay. I let her know Tuesday morning. I was like, it's not better. So she said, okay, it's covered. Wednesday came, I still wasn't better. So I said, I'm going to need another day. She said, okay. Thursday came, I was better. Went into work, 10 minutes in, I was feeling sick, but I was like, I'm going to power through it. Started to feel a little bit better, and completed my shift. Went in Friday today, and was in for maybe 2 hours, and her and her supervisor came in, and they said, oh, we're going to have to let you go. Because, and I'm like, why? And she says, you've been missing a lot. And I'm like, but you guys said this, you can take mental health days, and I was sick. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm like shocked because it's not that I'm a bad worker, and I've been with this company for 2 years. I started off in Head Start, and then I was an associate teacher. I worked as I co-taught with another associate teacher, and then I became just an assistant teacher where I wasn't working in a lead position, and then I went to a substitute that lasted for maybe a month and a half, and I went back into working full-time, but I was working in early Head Start from November 2023 to today. I never missed a day until recently, starting like September. So yeah, it's a shock, and when you think about it, it's like, wow, you can I don't even know what to say. When they were talking to me, I just felt like a peace. I just felt a peace. And I was like, God closed this door. He closed this door. And I did say about a month and a half ago, I said, Lord, and the thing is, I started having Sunday blues, like really bad. And I said that I was like, a couple of months ago, I was like, hey, I am struggling. It's my fault for trusting that you could talk to your boss because she was also like a behavior person. So before she became a supervisor, and I just thought, I could talk to her about it. And the company is like, we thrive on we thrive on helping our employees, and we have they actually advertise mental health days. They advertise it as a what do you call it, as a part of the plan that they have for employees. Like, this is a benefit. That's a word. This is a benefit. We have mental health days. No, they don't. They don't. If you take too much of those, they're gonna have a problem with you. So, yeah. I was shocked. More than anything, I was very, very shocked. But I felt at peace as they were talking to me. I was like, this door God closed. God closed his door. And honestly, in my heart, I'm a writer. I'm a fictional writer, and I am working on a book at the moment. And I think maybe the door closed so that I can focus on that book. The problem is that I am the breadwinner for my kids. It is cold in Indiana, and I don't have a savings because, newsflash, they don't pay you that much. It's a nonprofit. So I have a bachelor's degree and an associate's in elementary education. I asked for a raise. They was like, no, we can't afford to give you a raise. And then I was like, well, maybe that's a sign. And I was like, no, I'm going to wait. I think that the Lord closed that door. So I'm just waiting to see what he wants from me. I'm just shocked. I think I'm in shock. I can't believe I got fired. I was a good worker. My co-teacher, she did say that. She's like, you were great to work with. And my other co-teacher, she said the same thing. I was a great worker. I was a good teacher. I don't want to think about that. I'm not going to see the kids. So, yeah. That's what makes me even sad, too. They didn't even know that that was going to be the last time. And I didn't know. And there's a little boy in there who's going to really need my support. But they didn't care about those kids. Oh, well, what can you do?